Chicago, full of lights, cars, and people. Many think this is just a big city, but it is much more. If you look into its streets, it can be full of wildlife. Coyotes, red foxes, red-tailed hawks, and Virginia opossums all roam the city. Today, you will be studying the Virginia opossum. On this rooftop deck in the heart of Chicago, several generations of Virginia opossums have lived here. This year, a team was sent to investigate these possums in their habitat and their behavior. On the first night of the investigation, the team set up a trail camera near a large hole in the roof. It was later identified through this footage that a family of Virginia opossums had nested in this hole. A few months ago, a large female Virginia opossum had came across this rooftop deck and nested in this hole. She later, then a few weeks later, gave birth to a ton of baby Virginia opossums. A few months later, all the babies are now emerging. Now here is a cool sighting. Here we see the mother opossum come out of the nest. She is so much bigger than all the other baby opossums that we have seen before. The baby possums come repeatedly in and out of the nest all night long and will continue to do this for many days following. This was the first night the babies emerged, and it was very special to catch all this on camera. In these videos caught by the camera, the baby opossums are emerging from their nest and exploring the world around them. This area has been known for its large amount of insects. Being the insectivores Virginia opossums are, this makes a great spot for a nest and a place to eat. Notice how this baby possum is trying to climb this big piece of wood. This indicates it's learning how to climb. Now, this is a very special sighting. Here we have the mother possum with 3 babies on her back. This shows that even at this age, the mother is still actively caring for her young. If you look into the nest, you can also see there are more babies inside the nest the mother is still actively caring for. That was amazing footage that was taken that night. The next night, the team was sent out to study these possums up close. The team then stayed up all night watching these possums in action and what they were like. The team was even able to catch one of these babies to study. Here is animal expert Elias Lerner with more info on this amazing animal.
Opossum, the Virginia opossum, the only marsupial in America. And did you guys know, these guys actually have a natural defense against venoms, poisons, and rabies. That's right. He has a defense against rabies, which is crazy. That's why these guys are being looked into medical research to, try to maybe solve some. Now, as you guys saw, when I first grabbed him, he was so defensive. Now he's kind of he's settling out. He's settled. He's just sitting on my hand. He doesn't feel like he's in danger. When you handle him like this, some people grab them by the scruff of the neck. That's okay, but I'd much prefer to just handle his tail gently and just keep an eye on him.
What does he feel like, to be honest?
I can't feel him. He's pretty light. He's really small. So, as you guys know, now see that little snout? It actually gets scratched up because of that. Now, these guys have a prehensile tail, which means it actually hooks. These guys are built to climb. Now, here's the thing, guys. When you guys catch a little baby, mama comes down looking. So, he's going to make these little calls. It's actually a defense call. When they defend, they're gonna call. Now these guys, a lot of people don't like them. They're actually totally fine. So that's just, it really bugs me how people would just shoot them. Yeah. So guys, possums, as a defense, will actually play dead, which is awesome. He's not doing it because I'm handling him gently. He knows that I would have killed him already if I was a predator. So it is kind of weird he hasn't played dead, but I mean, I don't really care. I can't complain. He's beautiful. This guy is really young. These guys are so cool. They actually are, they only live about 2 to 4 years.
And the mom's almost 5 years old.
Almost 5, yeah. Now, they're arboreal. So we have not caught the female, which is what we need to catch. We need to catch
But we're
that big
guessing
mom.
this little guy's a female.
Yeah. Might be. So, the good way to catch them is to tail them and then slide your hand underneath of them like me. Let them sitting on your hand. This is the perfect way to do it. Now, that little snout of theirs is so sensitive. They can smell everything. These are insectivores. They like to eat little insects, and they get rid of rats. And Alex hates rats.
I hate rats. So rats and mice, they're like my worst enemies. So I love these guys.
He loves these little guys, but does not save his neighbor.
Shortly after, the team released the baby possum back into its nest. The second night went very well, and the team had great info on the Virginia possum. Over the next few days, the possums still explored around their nest. After about a week of the sightings, all the baby possums had slowly decreased into no more sightings. The babies had left the nest. There were still many sightings of the mother possum after the babies were gone. This very possum had been seen for the past 5 years. Virginia possums only live about 2 to 4 years, so this possum had been around for a long time. After a month of sightings, every night of the mother possum, after the babies left the nest, the sightings suddenly stopped. It is suggested by the team that the possum had unfortunately passed away. She had lived a long life, and the team had learned so much about Virginia possums from her. All the babies are now exploring the streets of Chicago along with all the other wild animals. They will grow to raise babies of their own and continue the Virginia possum legacy. Chicago is full of wildlife, and we hope the wildlife will adapt to all the people around them. The team will continue studying Virginia possums around the area and preserve them. I would like to thank everyone for watching Dinosaur Wild, and we will see you again in the next wild adventure.